My name is David Rosenberg. I'm 55 years old, and until 3 months ago, I would have laughed at anyone who told me a story like the one I'm about to share. I'm Jewish by birth, but atheist by conviction. Or rather, I was. I worked my entire life as a civil engineer, a man of science, of precise calculations, of tangible proof. God, to me, was merely a primitive human construction to deal with the fear of death and the unknown. Religion, organized superstition, faith, intellectual weakness. But then I died, and everything changed. It was an ordinary August morning. The sky was clear, and I was driving on the highway on my way to the office, thinking about the projects I needed to review. Traffic was flowing normally, when suddenly a loaded truck lost control and crossed the center lane. I had no time to swerve. I remember the violent impact, the metal twisting, the glass shattering around me, and then simply nothing. According to the doctors who treated me, my heart stopped at the accident site. Paramedics attempted resuscitation for 40 minutes without success. I was declared dead at 7:43 a.m. on August 15th, 2024. My body was taken to the hospital, where I remained in the morgue for hours. My wife Rachel was called to identify the body. My children, Sarah and Michael, traveled urgently from other cities to say goodbye. What happened in the following 24 hours defies everything I believed during more than 5 decades of life. There was no darkness. There was no end. There was no nothingness that I always imagined would come after death. Suddenly, I was conscious, more conscious than I had ever been in my entire life. I floated above my own destroyed body in the ambulance, watching the paramedics working frantically over that shell that was no longer me. I felt a deep and inexplicable calm, as if I finally understood that broken and lifeless body wasn't really me. It was just the vehicle I had used. Then came the tunnel. I know it sounds like a cliché, like all those stories I used to ridicule, but it's absolutely real. A golden and living light pulled me gently, and I had no desire whatsoever to resist. The light didn't hurt my eyes. It was infinitely welcoming, alive, pulsating with a love I had never experienced.